50 Shades Freed is the third and final movie in the 50 Shades trilogy, and I've made a video in like about 3 weeks now, and apologies, I don't think anyone missed me, so that's good I guess, but I saw a lot of stuff. I saw Den of Thieves, 12 Strong, what else did I see? I saw Maze Runner. I saw a lot of the big stuff that came out. I didn't see Winchester, just didn't care. But I did see 50 Shades, and that was the only one I felt like wanted to talk about. Because, like, I liked Den of Thieves, and I liked Maze Runner fine, but I was like, I didn't feel like reviewing them, but this one I actually kind of have, like, I want to review it, because I reviewed the other two movies, so we can finish off this trilogy together. So in this movie, Anastasia Steele, who is now Anastasia Gray, because her and Christian Grey get married, but yeah, her and Christian have to face her stalker, Jack Hyde, from the last movie, while overcoming some relationship problems, and that's really the movie. Or some, like, marriage problems, I should say. That's the movie. I mean, it's a 50 Shades movie. You know you're not going to get much of a plot here. And, yeah. So, for my thoughts of the first two, if you didn't see my reviews for those are, like, guilty pleasure movies for me, as is this one. This is my ultimate guilty pleasure trilogy, because these movies are bad. They're really bad. Like, they're poorly written, poorly acted by a lot of the supporting cast, and a lot of the dialogue's atrocious. It makes no sense. It bounces all over the place. But I like these movies. They're just so enjoyable to me for some reason. I don't know what it is. I think it is the leads. I've been thinking about this. I think it's the leads. I really do. Yeah, I like the leads. I think they have solid chemistry, especially in these last two movies. The first movie was a bit off and on. There wasn't a lot there, but they've grown as actors, and they do look older, funny enough. And I think they've grown into these characters. I actually think for what they can do with the characters, they did as much as they could, and I thought it worked for the most part with them two, just them two, because Jack Hyde is in another world in this. He's ridiculous. But these movies are ridiculous. It's fantasy for women. I mean, it's not really... It's porn. I mean, come on. In this porn, I enjoy it. The sex scenes are there. They're barely entertaining. If they're well lit. Like this, all these movies have solid cinematography and lighting and mostly solid directing. James Foley's directing's a bit spotty in these last two, but honestly, I like these movies more than the first one because they're slightly more aware of what they are, especially this one. Because this one just goes off the rails, and it's stupid, but it's enjoyable. And it's not good. It is bad. I promise you, I'm not going to give this a positive review. But I like it. I liked it a lot. I liked this movie, and I liked the other two movies. And I just can't really help that. There's a lot to say here. Honestly, I didn't want to talk about it because I wanted to complete the trilogy. But no, I do think Dakota Johnson and Jamie Dornan have good chemistry. I think they work really well together. I was interested in seeing where it would go, even though it gets really freaking absurd. It has good things in it. I think the cinematography is good. I think it is a well-shot movie. I think a lot of the technical aspects are really good. Then you get to the script, and the script's pretty bad. And a lot of the supporting actors aren't talented enough to kind of give this really bad dialogue life. So you're kind of stuck with some really cringy lines, and even scenes for that matter, and that's where it can really get really bad. But I liked the movie. I'm not going to give it an awful review. I can't say I hated it. If I'm going to review it as an actual movie, it'd be like a C-, maybe. But honestly, I liked the movie, so I'm going to give it a C+. It's not good. That's still a negative rating, but like, I don't know. I liked it enough to give it a fairly lukewarm review because I enjoyed it. I can't deny that. And I got to see Dakota Johnson naked a lot, so there's that. But yes, that's my review for 50 Shades Freed. As far as future reviews, obviously Black Panther is next week. I don't know what else. Peter Rabbit, I want to get around to seeing. 1517 to Paris, I might end up seeing. I don't know. I heard it was bad, so I'm not jacked for that one. Early Man's coming up. I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, so that's my review for 50 Shades Freed, so peace.